Hey guys, welcome to my second channel, where I can just do whatever I want. Hopefully you enjoy it. I've been doing some researching on various communities, and one community that interested me quite a bit was the furry community. Strangely enough, it's very interesting to me to see, what this is all about. It got me thinking, if I were to be a furry, what would my fursona be? I pulled 4 random quizzes that I found on here. According to science, if you get the same result for 3 experiments, then you've done something right. So I decided I'd do 4 experiments and see what happens. See what these 4 quizzes say my fursona would be. If you guys like these quiz type of videos, then I'll do more of these in the future. I would enjoy doing some of these in the future. But if it's not a hit, I'm not going to do more. Why would I do that? But we'll see how this goes. By the way, all of these quizzes will be linked in the description below, so you can go check these out, take them for yourself, and see what you get. So this one is from quotev.com. Let's start quizzing. What is considered a perfect evening to you? I can already tell this is not a furry quiz, because if it was, it would say, what is considered a perfect evening? Oh no. Oh, by the way, my hoodie is green, my green screen is behind me, so if things are phasing through my hoodie, I apologize, and I'll know never to wear this in a video again. Anyway, what is considered a perfect evening to you? Spending time with close-knit family, alone and out of sight of the public, spending your time alone doing what you love to do, drawing, reading, thinking as long as you're alone, making a scene somewhere public where everyone can admire your beauty and strength, doing just about anything fun and active, swimming, sports, jogging, in a group or alone, something secretive and quiet where no one is too wise. Possibly a walk in the woods or a swim in the lake. You just want to hear silence. I like spending time with my family, but the perfect evening is honestly just doing what I love doing by myself in my room alone. Be that video editing, watching YouTube videos, playing video games, chatting online with people. Like, dude, I don't really care. So spending my time alone, doing what I love to do. What is my favorite style of food? Meat all the way, as long as it was alive at one point or another, it tastes good to you. Vegetarian, nothing died or was harmed in the making of your meal. You believe healthy is the way to go. A mix of meat and veggies. You like them both and could go for either. You like the flavor of both, but you are also concerned about an equal mix of both to be healthy. Processed food. It doesn't matter how it tastes, it all tastes the same to you. Candies, cookies, and shakes. Sure, it's bad for your health, but we all can't live forever. Why not enjoy life to the fullest? Or a classy, expensive meal. This meal probably cost more than your TV at home, but it doesn't matter as long as everyone sees you eating it. I like a mix of meat and veggies. Like candies, cookies, and shakes. It's good, but I don't feel good after eating too much of it. I just had a whole lot of Easter candy right now. I don't feel well, man. I don't feel that great. So a mix of meat and veggies. I'm not a full-on vegetarian or vegan, but I like to have my broccoli with my steak. It's good. It's okay. So an equal mix of both is good, I'd say. What sort of home do you live in? The family home. You live in a close-knit group of people. Sometimes it's a bit cramped and messy, but you can't complain. A loner home. Your home is rather empty and quiet, but comfortable, not too extravagant. You feel a bit lonely at times, though. A party home. Everyone is up for some fun and games. Some of the people in your home are not family. Some you don't even know their names, but that's just how it is and you accept it. That's the wrong accept. An expensive home. Everything in your home is elegant and classy. You have a few family members or friends, but you hardly pay attention to them. Everything is cleaned and classed up daily. A messy home. You are far too busy to keep the place up. It may be with family or alone, but either way, the cleaning never gets done. It's a family home. We're all pretty close. Very close. It's not cramped. It can get messy, but we clean it up. It's a family home, though. What is your opinion of family? I can't live without them. They mean the world to me. Mine is big and happy that way. There is no me without family. My family is big, and sometimes I wish it wasn't. I like to be alone sometimes and just think or read or draw. I love them, but it's hard sometimes. I'm alone and I like it that way. Family just means noise and mess. I like things sophisticated and calm. My family is small, but I don't mind one bit. I only need a few close members to keep me happy, though sometimes my place is a mess and sometimes a bit lonely. I'm happy where I am. My Family is big, but I don't see them that much. We are a bit distant, and at times I like it that way. I like to keep to myself a lot. I can't live without my family. My family is like number one, ride or die. What is your dream vacation? Somewhere tropical and fun like Hawaii. Somewhere I can soak up the sun alone or with family and friends. Somewhere secluded and peaceful. Somewhere I can just be myself without the worry of the rest of the world like Ireland or France. Somewhere expensive and classy like New York or Japan. Somewhere I can be famous or at least be seen by the world. Somewhere family friendly like Florida or California. A place my whole big family can enjoy and have some good clean family fun. Somewhere full of parties and fun like Vegas. I like the lights and the food and the games. The world is my oyster and I will take advantage of it here. Somewhere thrilling and exciting like any amusement park in the world. You like to feel excited and dangerous, doing something that could possibly end in death. Tropical and fun is nice, and Florida or California would be nice. But my dream vacation, I just want to go somewhere. No phone, no computers, and just be by myself. Not necessarily like Ireland or France, just like a woods somewhere, and just be by myself. That'd be nice. So somewhere secluded and peaceful. I also would like to go to France. That'd be nice. This is so much. Oh my. What do you think you are? I'm just gonna read the first, the adjectives here. Intelligent and family-based, beautiful and sophisticated. You have a close family, and friends mean the world to you. Quiet and secluded, quiet but not lonely. Also family-based. Arrogant and smart. Fun-loving kind of person. Cute and underestimated. Intimidating and secluded. Smart. Beautiful but intimidating, beautiful but secretive, a bit plain but content, devious and sly. Yeah, plain but content sounds about right compared to the rest of these. I just kind of skimmed them. This is too much to read. What is your favorite color? Black, dark and mysterious, red, furious and powerful, blue, calm and sly, green, natural and wild, yellow, playful and silly, white, pure and untouched, purple, a mix of two worlds, still playful, gold or silver, oh no, don't start screaming. Gold or silver, sophisticated and classy. Brown, subtle and natural. Gray, slightly boring and simple. I can't deal with that right now, bird. Oh no. Blue is my favorite color, but I don't agree with the description. White is also one of my favorite colors, but again, I don't agree with the description. Gray or black are like the two most accurate descriptions. And those are my next favorite colors. I'm gonna go based on the description because I feel like that's going to get me more to my Fursona than the actual color itself. So based on the descriptions, I'll go with gray. I'm pretty boring and very simple, and there's a storm going on and the bird is screaming. We'll go with gray because I'm slightly boring and simple. I'm very boring. I'm also simple. A bundle of money falls of a truck. It's quite a bit of money. What do you do with it? You spend it on family because you know you will never find the proper owner. Your family needs it, and it would be nice to give them what they want and need. You secretly keep it to yourself, hide it for a while, and find something perfect to spend it on. You buy something just for yourself, and when people question you, you lie about it. You find a way to return it, not because you're honorable like that, but because you're too arrogant to keep something you found and have no use for it. You simply find someone else to hand it off to, knowing you either might get in trouble for it or just don't know what to do with it. You return it because you are honorable and would never want to be in that situation yourself. You know it's the right thing to do, so you do it. You go nuts and spend it on whatever your heart desires. You want to have fun, so you forget about where it came from and don't feel an ounce of guilt. My initial reaction was to spend it on my family because I won't find the proper owner. A bundle of money fell off a truck. I know where it came from. Like, this makes it sound like I'm egotistical, but honestly, this is probably what I would do. I think I would give it back because it's the right thing to do. But because you are honorable. Like, that makes it sound like I think highly of myself. And that's not necessarily true. I would return it because, yeah, it's the right thing to do, so. What is your favorite animal type personality? Fun and playful, wild and free, vicious and cruel, slightly evil, domesticated and friendly, odd and slightly creepy. Personality, wild and free. They always seem the happiest when they're wild and free. Like, they're not restricted. Like, domesticated and friendly are nice, but they're not restricted by the cage that they're in. when they're wild and free, it's so beautiful to see, like, you know, horses galloping freely just out or whatever. So wild and free, I think, is my favorite type of personality. They just look the happiest. What is what is that picture? Yo, hold up. Stop. That's a very oddly sexy picture of a skunk. Please don't assault me like that. You are a skunk. Many see you as some sort of a threat, even though you are harmless most of the time. You never mean to hurt anyone, but you can be defensive at times. Yeah, that's true. You are clever and intelligent, but rely more on your rep than your skills. You're a bit messy and dirty, but it's okay, you aren't very social. No. Some may make fun of you, but in the end, you have it your way. That sounds pretty close to right. Skunk is the first Fursona that I have found. Let's go to the next one. We have, what is your Fursona / inner animal? Mammals. Find out what your true inner mammal is, from big bears to little rodents. This is from ProProf's Quizmaker, also in the description. I got 4.5 stars, which means it's probably pretty close to correct. You walk into a bar, what happens? I'll buy myself a drink, maybe one of my buddies one too. Look for a seat suitable for me. Me and my friends will go find a nice big table for ourselves and our mischief. Look for a place to sit near the screen so me and my buds can get into the game. Probably walk right out. A bar seems too rowdy for me. Buy a drink and talk crap about my crappy day. Look for some really wasted guy. Easy cash. Get hammered and then hit on the nearest hottie, buy a drink, then sit away from the crowd so crap doesn't start. I'd walk right out. I would just stay home. I don't like the sound of that. A fight starts. How did it happen? Some man started it and I defended myself. I said the wrong thing again. I was being witty, but they took it too seriously. I told someone off and they got pissed. I don't know myself. I was fooling around and then I did something bad. I tried to have fun with someone that didn't like fun. Someone got too close for comfort. I was playing the hero. Probably some dude started. I defended myself. I do say a lot of stupid stuff, but usually I'm not talking to people. So my guess is some dude was just like mad and I defended myself. You're fighting. What's happening? We're fighting. I'm fighting dirty and talking crap. I'm trying to reason with them. I'm fighting dirty. I'm trying to run away. I'm angry, therefore I'm fighting like a lunatic. I'm trying to smooth talk my way out of it. I don't know what's happening and I'm losing. I'm fighting, I'm not giving up at all. I would try to reason at first, but if they landed a punch on me, I would drop them. If they were talking crap about one of my friends or something, I'd drop them, no problem. I would adrenaline rush, dude. I would totally. But I wouldn't run away if someone was trying to fight me. I'd try to reason. If they landed a punch on me, I would fight back. And I'd wait for someone to show up and help, but I would be defending myself more than actually fighting. I would throw as few punches as possible and just try to be like, yo, let's talk about this. What's going on? Your relationship with people. Oh, how is it? Oh, boy, oh boy. I'm generally misunderstood, but for the few people I know closely, we're tight. That's probably it. It's fast-paced and constantly changing. I set a lot of people out for personal gain. I have a few friends and we're really tight, but I can't stand a-holes outside that circle. I have a closely knit group of friends and we're easily a happy bunch. When it comes to outsiders, I'm really shy. That's true as well. Either you love me or you hate me. I'm friends with everybody, so I like to think. I have a few friends that I've known for pretty much my whole life. Everyone else is just now. I have a nice group of friends and I'm generally well liked. Yeah, I would say probably this one. My sense of humor is really odd. I feel like a lot of people who like see my tweets are like, what is your problem? But the people that have the same kind of sense of humor or know me at least somewhat well and know that I'm just weird like that, we're tight. This one is definitely true, but this one seems truer. Is that a word? How would you like to die? Peacefully? Hey, it's right there. I don't even need to. I'm gonna read these, but I don't need to think. With the knowledge that my life's complete, with everything exactly where it's supposed to be, with all my friends around me, doing something really awesome peacefully, right next to the person closest to my heart. Oh, with a large fortune, having a heart attack when I climb it. Okay, fighting, be it physically or verbally. You know, if the person that's closest to my heart is dying at the same time that I am, that's like romantic, but I don't want that to be the reason that they die or I die. So peacefully. How do people, not your friends, describe you? They think I'm a loner a-hole. They think I'm a slut. They think I shouldn't be trusted. They think I'm grumpy. They think I'm shy and not sociable. They think I'm mischievous. They think I'm cute and playful. They think I am a female dog, or they think I am loyal. Probably this one. I don't know how people that aren't my friends describe me because I don't talk to people that aren't my friends, but I feel like I come off as shy and not sociable because I keep my head down a lot. I don't talk to people unless they talk to me. And on all the breaks, I go to the bathroom when everyone else just kind of talks to each other. And I just sit in the bathroom for like 10 minutes and then go back to class when the break is over. So I'm sure they're probably like, oh, he's just an antisocial, shy dude. Your happy ending. I save the damsel in distress. I can live my life perfectly. Oh, that'd be nice. I get to live forever and have fun forever. Nope. Nope. Ultimate prank. No. Me and my friends get to stay together forever. That'd be nice. My life stops sucking. I accumulate enough wealth to essentially buy the world. A harem of women and men all to myself. People stop thinking I'm something I'm not. I feel like if I live my life perfectly, everything's gonna go perfectly. So my friends will stay with me too. So describe your life. I keep to myself until I'm around someone that knows me. That's, yes, very true. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, proverbially speaking. I have to use my street smarts a lot. It's filled with crap and a-holes until I get to be with my special someone. Quiet and remote. It's rather hyper and crazy. If it were any more fun, it would be turned into a reality TV show. People always getting on my bad side. Nothing exciting. It's just the American norm, you could say. Why does my bird do this? I keep to myself until I'm around someone that knows me. That's pretty true. I got a rodent. A skunk's a rodent, isn't it? Is a skunk a rodent? Skunks are not rodents. They're weasels. Some miss you as a pest and try to get rid of you, but those who are close to you know that you mean well. You're shy, easily scared, curious, and always thinking. That's very true, though. So both of these descriptions are pretty true, but a skunk is not a rodent. Now we are doing the What Kind of Animal Should Your Fursona Be quiz on gotoquiz.com. Again, link is in the description. A person's fursona has to truly represent who they are, therefore the animal they should choose to make into a fursona should be the one they can personally relate to. I've seen many different fursonas during my brief span of internet life. What animal best suits you? Should you be a cunning fox or a shy rabbit, a loyal dog or a beautiful horse? What is your age? I am 20 years old right now, gonna turn 21 in August. So 18 to 24. What is your gender? I am a male. You are walking down the street one night after the sun has set when you notice an elderly woman being mugged by two people in the alleyway. What do? Keep walking, this isn't your problem, don't get physically involved, but call the police when you're out of sight. Storm towards them yelling threats and get ready for a fist fight if they don't depart immediately. Keep your distance, nervously wondering what you would do. Skip merrily over the trio and ask if any of them have seen your pet chinchilla anywhere. I want to say I would storm toward them yelling threats and get ready for a fist fight. But in reality, I would probably just walk away and then call the cops. I don't think I would get involved. You have a huge final exam test coming up in a few days. How do you prepare yourself? Study religiously from dawn till dusk. Invite the examiners to tea and drop hints that you'd really like to pass. Study a little but assume you'll be all right as you've listened hard throughout the year. Get so nervous that you start to feel queasy. Study a little, but worry more about what you're wearing to the big party the coming weekend, or make a necklace out of the corks from wine bottles. Even though I study religiously, I get nervous no matter what. I get the nervous poop that happens? Yeah, that happens to me all the time. You discover you haven't taken the right classes in high school to get into a course you'd like to. What do? Choose instead a course on abstract religions of the Middle East. Try to persuade whoever's in charge to letting you in. Try to blackmail whoever's in charge to letting you in. Go back to high school for a year to finish the correct classes. Cry or get annoyed, but shift to a different course instead. A course I'd like to, that's probably the course that I'd be taking to get into a career, so I'd go back to high school. The bank accidentally sends you a large sum of money that was meant to go to somebody else who you know is very rich. You would keep it. They won't miss it too much, will they? Keep it. Who cares what they think? Return some of it. They'll never know. Return it all out of honesty. Probably. Return it all because you're afraid you'll get in trouble. Also true. Spend it on a huge bag of lemon fizz candies and give them those instead. I'd return it all out of honesty. I'd also have that fear that I get in trouble, but out of honesty, yeah, probably. What is your favorite color? Whatever the best clothes come in. red, black, greenish purple, gold, the color of money, pastel pinks, and blues. Yeah. What type of music do you listen to? Heavy metal, pop, alternative, Euro rock, country hybrids, classical, I don't bother with time-wasting things like that, or jazz. Mainly heavy metal. Out of all of these, it's usually rock, but not rock country hybrids. So heavy metal probably. But I listen to a lot of stuff. What would your ideal profession be? A CEO, someone powerful, someone who gets paid lots and works little. Oh, that'd be nice. The biophysionary, nucleoalgebraic philosophy movie director, an artist, a film star, something out of the spotlight like a cook, someone who gets paid a lot and works little. What do you think your most prominent personality trait is? Your cunning and ambition, your weirdness, your listening skills, your fashion sense, your kindness, how hardworking you are. My weirdness. I think that comes before everything else. What do you hate most in the world? How people have to suffer because of wars that aren't their faults. Pineapple, anyone who gets in my way. Being woken up while you're sleeping, missing out because you're too afraid to take a chance. People with bad tastes in clothing. People suffering because wars that aren't their faults. That's ridiculous. And what did you honestly think of this quiz? Is this gonna affect it? I'll give it a smiley face. I enjoyed it. Wolf. That's so, generic. You are brave, loyal, and valiant. No. A real team player. You have many good friends and try to help them as you would help yourself. Wolves value family and friendship and are very dedicated and hardworking. Brave, no. Valiant, no. Those are synonyms, though, I believe. Real team player, no. I have many good friends. Not many. I just have a few. And yes, I do try to help them as I would help myself. I do value family and friendship, and I am fairly dedicated and hardworking when I want to be. This is probably the least accurate so far. And Wolf is just such a generic Fursona. I don't know. I think the first two are more accurate. Let's go on to the last one. What type of furry are you? A quiz to test what animal furry your personality flows with best. This is on playbuzz.com. Once again, in the description below. What would you rather eat? Steak dinner, veggie bowl, grilled salmon, turkey dinner, or fruit bowl? Steak dinner. Absolutely. Where would you rather live? A small house in the suburb, a penthouse in the city, a cabin in the woods, a farmhouse in the country? Cabin in the woods, definitely. What would you rather be? A lawyer, a scientist, a farmer, a police officer, doctor, soldier, or realtor? None of the above. Out of all these, a farmer probably, because I'd live on a farm. What kind of personality trait would your friends say you have? Hyper and all over the place, calm and collected, kind and self-sacrificing, smart and logical, sexual and perverted, nah. Short fuse with a temper, shy and easily scared. My friends would probably say kind and self-sacrificing or shy and easily scared. I don't know. Probably shy and easily scared. Yeah. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If someone dropped a wallet with cash in it, what would you do? Start searching for the person on the ID, keep the money and toss the wallet, turn the wallet into the police station, take the money and leave the wallet near the police station. I would not search for the person, I would give it to the police station and have them do it. What sounds more fun to you? At home with a blanket and popcorn for a movie night, sleeping and napping, camping in a tent in the woods for the weekend, exploring the woods, or going out to a bar or club with some friends? At home with a blanket and popcorn for a movie night, definitely. What quote do you like the most? Give a man food, he'll eat for a day. Teach him how to fish, and he'll never be hungry again. Evil isn't born, it's created. Be who you want to be, not what others want you to be. Life's a masquerade, and we're all wearing masks. Look out for yourself because nobody else will. Home is where your heart is. This one stuck out to me. Life's a masquerade, and we're all wearing masks. And we all wear masks. Whoops, I misread that twice. Oh, ew, this one though. This one's deep. Oh, be who you want to be, not what others want you to be. This is legit. For sure. Be who you want to be, not what others want you to be. What is your favorite color out of these? Blue. What music genre do you listen to the most? Metal, rock, country, nightcore, or pop? Rock. Rock, just a little bit more than metal. What class did you get the best grades in? English. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is an extrovert gets excited over all these notifications. An ambivert is like happy but sad about all these notifications, and an introvert is like craving that one. I'm an introvert for sure. I'm definitely introverted, but one notification does not get me excited. Like if I had like a bunch of notifications, I'd be freaked out. Like, I'd be like, yo, one notification, you know, I'm just like, oh, okay, there's a notification. Let's look at it. If there were so many, I'd get overwhelmed. I'm an introvert. You are a rabbit furry. You are a bit more energetic while jumping project to project. You have an issue focusing on one thing at a time, but you are normal fast to finish things. What? Is a rabbit a rodent? Is a rabbit a rodent? No, they're not. None of these have a connection at all, except they're all furries. As much as I hate the picture on this, I think skunk is probably the closest to what I actually am. What do you guys think is the closest to what I am? Leave a comment below and let me know what you think my fursona is out of all of these ones that I got. I'll go over these again. The skunk. Many see you as some sort of threat, even though you are harmless most of the time. You never mean to hurt anyone, but you can be defensive at times. You are clever and intelligent, but rely more on your rep than your skills. You are a bit messy and dirty, but it's okay, you aren't very social. Some may make fun of you, but in the end you have it your way. You got rodent. Some may see you as a pest and try to get rid of you, but those who are close to you know that you mean well. You're shy, easily scared, curious, and always thinking. Wolf. You are brave, loyal, and valiant. A real team player, you have many good friends and try as hard to help them as you would help yourself. Wolves value family and friendship and are very dedicated and hardworking. Or rabbit, a bit more energetic while jumping into projects. You have an issue focusing on one thing at a time, but are normally fast to finish things. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, or if you think all of these are wrong and you have a different envisionment of what my fursona is. Let me know. I'd like to hear your opinions on this. This is probably way longer than I thought it would be, but thanks for watching if you watched all the way through. I appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe by clicking the buttons and stuff. Watch videos, comment on stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace. I don't know what I'm doing here yet.